sons have commenced deliverance. And the deliverance of Okigwe, eradication of Fulanis, eradication of saboteurs, eradication of politicians, eradication of Ebubago and database have begun. The
here for him. That which he's sick, we already got. There's nothing anybody can do about that. We also want to use this opportunity to remember our Prime Minister, His Excellency, Simon Ekpa, who at this time is still being held by Finland authorities under Alexander Stubb. We want to thank him for his resoluteness. We want to thank you, our Prime Minister, for what you do to bring this journey to where we are today. You are the reason for the season, and there's nothing anyone can do about that. Do not be troubled. Do not be worried. For that which you seek, we already got. We are already building our nation peacefully, quietly, gently, regardless of what the enemies are doing. We appreciate you. We honor you for what you do to bring us to where we are today. Thank you so much. I thank all the cabinet members. I thank all the heads of missions of different countries across the world. I thank the United States of Biafra Defense Forces, the United States of Biafra Liberation Army, the United States of Biafra Air Force and Navy, the United States of Biafra Police. And I thank all the leaders in these different groups that are working day and night to ensure that we build one of the best countries in the world, with one of the strongest military in the world, in Africa. That is exactly our agenda. A military that is going to be one of the highest disciplined military in the world, with all the international, local standard, respecting all the international laws, all the humanitarian laws. That is the kind of military the United States of Biafra government is building. We thank all the commanders in the 40 states of Biafra, in the 15 counties, in the district and the wards. We thank all the Biafra military that are protecting our land from the reintegrated terrorists hired by the Nigerian state, recruited by the Nigerian state, giving AK-47 to kill our people. We thank you for defending our land. We thank you for defending our new nation. We will continue to defend our nation. It is a promise. Nigeria has been classified as one of the most dangerous places in the world for Christians to live. Biafrans are mostly Christians, and we do not want to cohabit with reintegrated terrorists, which is a policy of the Nigerian government, which is a policy of Tinubu and Christopher Musa to reintegrate non-terrorists from Boko Haram, ISIS, ISWAP into the Nigerian state. That is what Biafrans have refused to do. That is why we've declared our nation. We redeclared Biafra. Remember, Biafra was a nation between 1967 and 1970. All that existed at that period is what we are reactivating. And we are very, very happy, very, very successful in the support we are getting from our allies. I thank all Biafrans that are listening. I thank all the 40 state governors that are working daily to protect their nation, to protect their state in Biafra land, with their commissioners, with all you do, with your commanders, with your police. Thank you so much. Thank you for not being distracted by those paid by the Nigerian state to disturb our work. I thank you for your commitment. I thank you for your resilience. I thank you for knowing what Onyindu Nnamdi Kanu wanted, the beautiful country that he aspired for, and what our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa wanted, the beautiful nation he aspired for, and what I currently do, and what Biafra currently do, what the cabinet currently do. I thank you all for staying the course, staying the continuum, and being able to know those that have not stayed the course. And that is the questions Biafrans are asking those who have deviated from the course laid by our Prime Minister, laid by Onyindu Nnamdi Kanu, What are they doing? Who are they working for? That is the question. Biafrans are getting the answers at this period. And I'm very, very happy. This is a defining moment to ensure that Biafrans are focused on the kind of country and the kind of leadership, the kind of military our Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu wanted to build, our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa wanted to build. That is exactly what the United States of Biafra government is building at this point. Anything outside of this is being manipulated by the Nigerian state. No Biafran should be distracted. There is only one government, only one continuum. Anything outside that is a distraction by the Nigerian state, and we will never allow that. So I thank all the state governors and the commissioners for what they do. I thank all the heads of missions, our Foreign Affairs Department. You're doing a great job. I thank all the different heads, stakeholders, the traditional rulers in Biafra land, the Igwes, the chiefs, those that have keyed in to build one of the best countries in the world, the religious leaders that are reaching out every day, keying in to that continuum led by our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. I thank you so much for what you do. I want to also use this opportunity to let Biafrans know that the plan of the Nigerian state has failed. Nigeria is a failed state. There are no two ways, no question about that. All this meandering, all these things you see them doing, Christopher Musa coming out to announce, all these are distractions. And the United States of Biafra people will continue to protect our land. We will not be distracted by any move by the Nigerian state. The United States of Biafra was declared as a sovereign state on November 29, 2024 in Lahti, Finland. We are over 1,000 Biafrans gathered from all over the world to come and declare their independence. We declared the Republic of Biafra in the name United States of Biafra. That is exactly what we have right now. That is what we are protecting right now. Anything outside this is fraudulent. Anything outside this are the paid agents that are Biafrans used by the Nigerian state to distract the restoration and the full protection of the United States of Biafra. And I'm very, very happy. At least 98% of Biafrans have figured these distractors out, and they are dealing with them in their own way, in the manner and in the language that they do understood. So thank you so much, Biafrans, for taking this bull by the horn and taking your freedom in your hand. Nobody will do that for us. Not even the United Nations, not even the African Union, not even, none. We are the one that will take our land. We are the one that will drive the reintegrated terrorists wearing Nigerian military and police uniform inside Biafra land. We are the one that will make them leave. We have written to them to live peacefully. We have written to them that we are an independent nation. Currently, Nigeria state is occupying a foreign land, and we will do everything possible within the legal means of a sovereign state to ensure that we protect our land and we protect our people. That is what we will continue to do. I want to quickly bring to the attention of Biafrans, we need the funds. Today is fundraising, no matter how small, no matter how little, whatever you have, please continue to support the building of our new nation and to help thousands of innocent Biafrans that Nigerian state, Tinubu and Christopher Musa have locked up in different prisons, in different cells, in different DSS dungeons across Nigeria and across Biafra land, living orphans, thousands of orphans in Biafra land without mothers, without fathers. This fundraising is part of what we do to raise the money to help these innocent young kids in Biafra land, innocent women whom the Nigerian state have taken away. their husbands, their brothers, their sisters, for no crime, just because they are Biafrans. I want to let the world know thousands of innocent Biafrans are languishing in different cells, in different prisons, in DSS dungeons across Nigerian state, just because they are Biafrans. Tinubu and Christopher Musa pick them up. There is a standing order. Anybody that is a Biafran, pick them up, lock them up, label them terrorists, label them terrorist financiers. Because that is the only language they use to intimidate, to kill and maim innocent Biafrans that do not want to live in a country with reintegrated terrorists. That is their only crime. That is why many of our sons and daughters, mothers and fathers are locked up by Nigerian state, headed by Tinubu and Christopher Musa, the defense chief. That is all they do. We must continue to do this fundraising to help the families of these innocent Biafrans that are locked up in different cells across Nigeria and across Biafra land by Tinubu and Christopher Musa and the delegitimized governors who are aiding them, like Soludo, Hope Uzodinma, Mba, Oti, and the rest of them, Ebonyi State Governor. They are all of them, they are in the same boat. They are in the same ship. They are all part of this criminality. They are part of this killing of innocent Biafrans. And we will never allow that to continue unabated.
Go Biafra here, Johnny. Oh, honey, you put an order the more equal helmet. Man, upon your heart, allow like this. I got my head each, but no my hand. I'm upon your head each. They are collected go. Montage. Ebubago. I got children, I got no in short. I get Buga one and is in Natch. How about there? About to Panulo, how can go sad? Na Biafra war here community fight, because now on a village war. Yota, oh nationwide something. Araba bukwen. Lekwere de ha heja baramba. Kuna ha. Akuna red o akwa de ha o. O anyi wa o blet na water. Amakwana.
Mejo hera na eme ke mare nje be top. Anwakwana nwati nwo ge me ponu.
Already set their base on fire. Things na keta na Okigwe keta na akpoto. If you have someone in Okigwe, you can put call through and confirm this information because this information is authentic. Men no, that is here. Igwe na akutuda bro bere igwe. Hapiara igwe, that is hapiara igwe go today. Okpoto osoro aso na Okigwe today, osoro aso where men on ground gara oru. They dealt with this vigilante that was recently formed. They always put red in the name of Bakassi. You can recall that when Bakassi started, when they entered Onitsha precisely, I think they were on red, those years, here and then Nollywood na art. So Bakassi be high red, that kind of thing. That's exactly what these guys wanted to form. They wanted to form another Bakassi in Okigwe. And that Bakassi is not just to go and fight the Fulani herdsmen, no. That Bakassi is just to go and fight Gentle the Yahoo and his men. But Gentle the Yahoo and his men took the fight to them. They did not allow them to bring the fight. Rather, Gentle the Yahoo and his men took the fight to them. They took them unawares and they dealt with them. That their commander ran away. He is still, his location is still unknown at the moment.
Dear friends, I am here to give you the situational reports of what is currently going on in Okigwe. Today is 23rd of August, 2025. And before I proceed, I want to pray for the Major General Gentle the Yahoo, for Almighty God to give them a divine intervention, for them to recover from the poison that was given to them by the enemy. And upon the office of Major General General Yahoo, I am here to report to Biafrans for them to understand there is a video that is going around the social media. Look at this video. So I am here to address this video that is going on social media. I'm raising an accusing finger against the men on the ground. Now, before I proceed, under the office of Major General General Yahoo, I am here to make it open for the people of Okigwe communities to understand that there's no one allowed to carry arms in the land of Okigwe, in the land of Biafra, Baburuburu, except the men on the ground. And any security, any village that want to create their own security, the men on the ground is not against people protecting themselves. No, but any security must be supervised by the Major General General Yahoo. So now, there's a video I want to show you. And I want to let the Biafrans to understand those who are those red and black that is parading themselves in Okigwe as the youth of Okigwe. They are not the youth of Okigwe. They are the criminals that was recruited. All those kidnappers, criminals that are kidnapping people. They has been recruited by Ebe Kodike, Ike Nguruago. You know, when you see Ebe Kodike on social media, on TikTok, and I want to use this opportunity to challenge Ebe Kodike to show your face. And I want to use this opportunity to warn the people of Okigwe to stop addressing the men on the ground as unknown gunmen. And I want to use this opportunity to address Biafrans that we are not unknown gunmen. We are the men on the ground. Our weapons is against any Nigerian security. And I am here to warn anybody, any community that wants security should come to the men on the ground. It is only the men on the ground that will give directions on how security goes. You can see this video now that is circulating. They invited them to make up. This idiot, not on social media. I'm not sponsor ya, man not sponsor ya. Anya na phone. Man not sponsor, man this guy now 1 million. Man 2 million. Man butre kwanage be a pump. Let me tell you. Any security with hope of them is highly prohibited in the land of Okigwe. This message is coming to you from the office of Major General General Yahoo and the Amagram many communities. If you want security, make sure that you come in contact with the men on the ground. It is only men on the ground that has the final power to decide who carries gun. And from now, I am warning saboteurs. I am warning the saboteur, the youths of Okigwe to be vigilant against this tiger base. And I want to use this opportunity to bring to the notice of Finland that the whole post of them are recruited criminals. Recruited in the Aboro, Okigwe, in the Nakuntu, in the Apontu.
Staff, Christopher Musa, said that every Nigerian has to go and learn combat skills to defend themselves from any attack. The same Christopher Musa that called Finland when Simon Ekpa Njoku was defending Biafra land, that Simon is terrorizing the southeast. Now, the same chief of army staff is asking Nigeria, the whole Nigeria, including, according to him, including the southeast, to go and learn a combat skill. Can you imagine how dangerous, corrupt this country called Nigeria is? Can you imagine how eccentric useless and hopeless this country called Nigeria is. The same chief of army staff, Christopher Musa, that was calling Finland, oh, Simon is terrorizing the southeast. Simon has finished killing us. It's the same man that is calling for self-defense for every citizen. So who are now the perpetrators of this evil and acts that they are committing in the whole Nigeria? Who are now the perpetrators? You are scared to mention their names because they are full of needs. Because you are working for them. Who are the perpetrators? Is it the IPOP? Is it Simon Epa today? You see, Finland, you drag yourself to the mud. Nobody that works with Nigeria that will remain the same. No country on this earth. And that is why so many countries are very, what is it called now? They were very, 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 very careful of working, of whatever they are doing with the Tinubu's administration, the drug laws administration. And you just swung into action because you want a bilateral agreement with the terrorist country called Nigeria. Now, serve Nigeria, you will come back in shame. Alexander, stop. You will return back in shame. It has not started. I'm telling you, all these things that you people did and remove our prime minister. Now, come and tell your Finland police, your Finland courts, what the same Christopher Musa has said. Now, listen to this news from the VDM, the man that always fights for the individuals in Nigeria. The government does not fight for Nigerians. It's this young man. Listen to him, and you will find out that Nigeria is no longer a country. Thank you.
All right, so the news says every Nigerian needs to learn a combat skill for self-defense. And this is coming from the Chief of Defense Staff. That's why supposed to protect us. They tell us not to fight now. I knew it. I knew it. I knew this day would come. All those loans when Nigerian government they go collect, all those loans when Tinubu government they go collect, I knew a day will come. But we need to learn how to fight to protect Nigeria. When these people are ready to collect Nigeria for all the money where they don't borrow from them, I knew it. I knew it. And a China loan will collect pass. So we need to start